All right, now let's bring in forecaster Hannah Skye with a look at what the weather is going to be like today. Hannah, tell us what's going on.
All right, guys. So, as you can see on that live camera, things have calmed down. The severe weather threat is over for our area, but it was quite an active night last night. There were several tornado-warned storms across our area. Me, Chief Meteorologist David Carnes, and Meteorologist Clay Smith were tracking tornado-warned storms all across our county last night. This here was a possible tornado. This was sent in by Thomas Pigman in Resaca/Whitfield, Georgia, and I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, this actually was not a tornado-warned or severe thunderstorm-warned storm, but we saw this on the radar, saw that there was rotation, and then we got some viewer photos, of what looks like a very well-defined funnel cloud. Again, cannot tell whether it is actually making contact with the ground, so we cannot say it is a confirmed tornado, but it definitely, that storm packed a punch. Here is another funnel cloud there in Lakeside, Tennessee. Again, another possible funnel cloud. It's kind of hard to see, but again, there is a definite lowering there. Cannot see whether it's touching the ground, but again, these storms packed quite a punch. Whether that rotation touched the ground or not, we were seeing 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, torrential hail, extreme lightning across the area. But again, that has all passed. The severe weather threat has lifted outside of our area. We are still seeing a few residual scattered showers. Maybe even a few areas could see some heavier rainfall, maybe a few flashes of thunder and hear that lightning. Biggest issue as for right now is we're still dealing with lots of power outages across the area, as well as the risks for some flooding. So areas are going to be wet, could see some ponding. You're going to have to use caution when driving. So, we're looking at around 2,000 customers without power there in Fannin County. Here in Hamilton County, still 2,000 customers without power. The Sequatchie Valley, 400 customers heading up towards Athens. We're still seeing a lot of those power outages across the area. The crews are out. They are trying to get things working and moving as quickly as possible. But again, we saw a lot of rainfall in a very, very short period of time. You can see the very defined line here where those storms really kind of sat a little bit farther out to the west and just dumped that heavier rainfall, and then eventually worked their way out to the east a lot more quickly, or at least started to weaken and dissipate by the time they got over to the east. So we saw anywhere between 1 to 1.5 inches of rainfall over here to the east, and then up easily over 3 inches of rainfall, up to 4 inches, 5 inches as you head over out to the west. But high temperatures today, again, we're going to have mild conditions, 69 degrees here in Chattanooga. Our highs around the board staying there in the upper 60s to the lower 70s. As we head into the next couple of hours, you still could see a couple of scattered showers work their way through. A few areas could have some, maybe heavier rainfall. As we head overnight tonight into your Monday morning, I want you guys to be aware that those temperatures are going to drop down into the 30s. Our highest elevations could see a couple of snow flurries. So just keep that in mind. It is going to be chilly. You can see our lows the next couple of days are going to be down there in the upper 30s. But our highs heading into the middle of next week are going to bounce back into the 70s. Back to you, Michelle.